I'm Antonio Escobedo.
And I'm Nicole Banks.
Welcome to United ITV News, a program that will show you what's happening in United ISD.
We'll show you events and activities that take place in our district.
On today's show, we'll meet a world champion powerlifter. He's a student at one of our high schools, and we'll tell you which one.
And the Never Be Absent program unveils its grand prize. We'll tell you what it is.
These stories and more are coming up
on this exciting edition of United ITV News.
Rudy Flores is the reigning state, national, and world champion in powerlifting for his weight class.
Rudy won his world championship crown at the International Powerlifting Federation World Sub-Junior Championships in Orosháza, Hungary.
Rudy's had a pretty amazing year. He became regional champion, went on to become state champion, national champion, and was invited to the World Powerlifting Championships by Team USA, where he won the gold medal in all 4 events. The squat, bench, deadlift, and total.
Rudy competed in the 120 kilogram division. That's about 264 pounds. Team USA had not won gold at these world championships in several years.
It was pretty exciting because the USA coach he told us we haven't won in a while, and we're actually the first team in years. So it was a pretty cool experience, and it was nice.
This was Rudy's first trip outside of Texas. Although he and his teammates had to concentrate on the meet, they did manage to see some of the sights in Hungary.
Every day we had a teammate competing, so we try to be there for them and cheering for them. But in between, we had breaks and everything. We would go. The meet was just like in the center of the city, so we just go around and look around, eat, and just have fun.
The thing about powerlifting is you got to be self-motivated. You have to have a passion for it. Not everybody can do it. It takes a lot of discipline and passion, and he has that. And, I've just been lucky enough to be along for the ride.
Rudy was able to win 4 gold medals. He was crowned world champ in the squat, the bench press, the deadlift, and the overall competition. He was able to lift a total weight of 1,857 pounds. His performance helped Team USA win gold as well.
For the second year in a row, one lucky UISD high school student will be driving away in a brand new car this year.
Sames Kia unveiled its 2015 Kia Soul at a press conference to kick off its Kia in the Classroom program.
As part of UISD's Never Be Absent program, high school students who are not absent during any 9-week period of the 2014-15 school year will be eligible to be entered into the grand prize drawing, which will be held in June of 2015. General Manager at Sames Kia, Gerardo Resendes, emphasized the importance of the attendance incentive.
Education starts with being there. If the child is not in school, there's no way the education can take place.
Owner Evelyn Saints was given an award as a token of appreciation for partnering with UISD and supporting education. In attendance at the event was last year's winner of 2014 Kia Soul, Angelica Fierro.
I will be using this car to travel to college next fall, so it's really helping my family out financially. And I just think that perfect attendance is very important, and everyone should just attend and you can win a car.
The winner of this year's Kia Soul will also have the tax, title, and license paid for by the Laredo Federal Credit Union. A&K World Class Driving will offer a driver's education package to the winner.
Construction on the New East Transportation Compound has been completed. The district hosted a ribbon-cutting ceremony for the transportation hub. With some pomp and circumstance, the ribbon was cut for the New East Transportation Compound, located off Highway 359. The new facility has some space for 30 district vehicles and 68 school buses. There's also parking for 133 staff members.
It's been a long road to get to where we're at today, but obviously, as you can see behind me, this is an incredible building, and at the end of the day, the people that are going to benefit are our employees, our bus drivers, our monitors, our staff, who work so hard day in and day out to transport our kids safely from home to school and back from school to their individual houses.
The facility includes a wash bay, a maintenance pit, a fuel station, and a warehouse for truck and vehicle parts. The price tag for the compound came in around $7 million.
Sheriff Martin Cuellar donated 50 backpacks full of school supplies to some deserving students at Kennedy Zapata Elementary. Students from all grade levels received a backpack. The backpacks were neatly stacked in the school library before they were handed out. Sheriff deputies were joined by school administrators and sheriff department personnel.
With the help of school officials, we were able to pinpoint the students that really needed the essential school supplies. Through a Star of Hope, Sheriff Martin Cuellar and his wife, we were able to purchase the necessary supplies that they still needed for the 2014-2015 school year. So the backpacks were filled with markers, crayons, rulers, pretty much everything that they need to make sure they succeed in their education. We want them to know that there is people in the community that do care for them, that the sheriff stands behind them and his wife, as well as all of the members from Star of Hope. So we want them to succeed in life, and we want to see, what the future holds for them as well.
Centeno Elementary hosted its 9th annual Build a Potato contest. The event marks the school library's kickoff.
It's where the kids get an opportunity to build a potato into a storybook character that they like. And we do this every year. It's to promote reading, but it's really also about getting the kids enthusiastic about coming to the library and visiting the library. We want the kids to have a really good experience with reading. Some of them don't have that connotation with reading that we would like them to have. So we always want the library to be a positive place, to be a place of adventure, a place where they can relax and read, where they don't feel so much pressure. So we really want to promote our libraries, whether it be our school library or our public libraries. There's so much to do in our libraries, so I hope you get out there and visit the library.
Junior Achievement of Laredo hosted a Junior Achievements Day event for students at Ruiz Elementary. The goal was to teach students some basic concepts about how our economy works. Junior Achievement volunteers take time from their busy schedules to teach students about the economy. The volunteers seen here are from BBVA and Compass Bank.
We are here participating with the Junior Achievement Program and teaching kids the importance of family and how they can help in a neighborhood, the importance of being part of a family and helping each other in a neighborhood.
JA is dedicated to teaching students about work readiness, entrepreneurship, and financial literacy. Students learn the difference between wants and needs. Other lessons include generating and managing wealth, creating jobs, and applying business-like thinking in the workplace. When applied, these lessons create jobs in prosperous communities. JA has its goal to inspire and prepare young people to succeed in the global economy.
Finley Elementary held its Patriots Day activity. It was an effort to recognize the efforts of first responders on our behalf.
We're taking this as an opportunity to celebrate and acknowledge all of the accomplishments and all the contributions that our first responders in our community make. They're an important part of our community, and our students all recognize that. And as you see here, we got a lot of kids coming in with their own little capes and stuff. We got all kinds of superheroes on our campus, but today we're honoring the heroes in our community when it comes to our first responders.
Students learned about the job that first responders perform in our own community. The assembly took place in the school cafeteria. The event served as an opportunity to review some PBIS basics. PBIS stands for Positive Behavioral Interventions and Supports. Organizers also reinforced the 7 habits of highly effective people.
Several schools took part in the McTeacher Night. Teachers worked at an evening shift at a local McDonald's restaurant. They weren't moonlighting. They were trying to raise funds for their school.
Money that is raised is going to go back to our campus, of course, to make sure that we benefit the children in any way possible if we are able to. I know last year with money that we fundraised, we got TVs, smart TVs for the cafeteria in order we now show them instructional television programs while they're having lunch.
Students, parents, and school personnel were at each store working hard for their schools. Trautman Elementary worked the store at Jackman.
They give us a particular task to do. For example, help sell cookies or work the drive-through, and a portion of the profits that they make will be donated to Trautman Elementary.
The fast food giant then donated a generous 20% of the night's profit to several schools. Other UISD elementary schools were taking part, where Arndt, Clark, Finley, Gutierrez, Parada, Salinas, Trautman, and Zaffarini.
McDonald's of Laredo generously collected and donated school supplies to the United ISD. The school supplies were presented to the school district at a special ceremony.
Very proud today to present both UISD and LISD school districts with our school supply drive. This is over 10 years we've been doing a school supply drive, and this year for 2014 we ended up raising over 4,000 items that we'll be able to share with both school districts. We have 17 McDonald's throughout the city that makes up our McDonald's of Laredo group, and people dropped off items at all the different locations, as well as different community groups and businesses all came together to support the cause and give back to the community.
McDonald's of Laredo joined forces with the Daybreak Rotary Club and other local businesses to make this effort a success. The effort netted a large number of crayons, notebooks, scissors, backpacks, and other assorted school supplies. The school supplies were handed over to UISD at the McDonald's located on Jackman Road. McDonald's of Laredo operates 17 restaurants in our community.
Costco helped United ISD students with a generous donation of 900 backpacks. For the last 14 years, Costco has donated backpacks and school supplies to students in our community. Costco has a proud history of generously supporting students in United ISD. This year's donation was announced at a press conference held at the United ISD boardroom. Organizers would like for the students receiving the backpacks to learn lessons in generosity and giving.
I know that people typically that don't have are the most generous in the world, so I know that they are going to pay it forward, just like Costco pays it forward. And in their lives, they're going to be very good citizens and share with others.
Following the press conference, the students were on hand to model the backpacks to an audience of parents and administrators. The district then presented Costco with a small token of its appreciation.
Coming up on United ITV, the district's teachers of gifted and talented students try to find out what makes their students so unique.
And we'll meet an exchange student from Brazil who's attending United High School.
Stay tuned.
You're watching United ITV News.
Hi, my name is Jose Hernandez. I'm a former migrant farm worker and now a former NASA astronaut. I had the opportunity to become an astronaut because I stayed in school and I focused on STEM education, science, technology, engineering, and math. And even though we worked in the fields, I was able to realize my dream through hard work and perseverance. No matter how humble your beginnings are, there's a way to move forward, and that's through a proper education.
School safety begins with your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3s. This school year, say no to drugs and alcohol. Always report bullying to an adult. Attend class every day. Texting and cell phone use is forbidden when driving in school zones. Report any criminal or suspicious activity to campus police. And always watch out for kids at crosswalks and when loading on and off buses.
Keep our kids safe.
The United ISD Fine Arts Department would like to invite you to come join us at the United ISD Marching Band Festival.
This musical event will take place on Saturday, October 4th, starting at 5 p.m. at the Bill Johnson Student Activity Complex Stadium.
Admission will be $7 at the gate. You may obtain pre-sale tickets from any UISD and LISD band director.
Don't miss this opportunity to see great high school bands perform their UIL Marching Contest show.
Please join us.
Like adults, young people need to exercise too. At least 1 hour of physical activity every day. Regular exercise helps you.
Build healthy bones, muscles, and joints.
Feel less stressed.
Feel better about ourselves.
Keep a healthy weight.
Sleep better at night. Feel more ready to learn in school.
And don't forget to make healthy food choices as well.
Exercise and healthy eating equals success.
Teachers of gifted and talented students met with a panel of GT students.
The discussion was held at the Bill Johnson Student Activity Center.
We had presentations going on for teachers in our district to receive their required annual 6-hour update. These are all our gifted and talented teachers who are currently servicing GT students in our district.
The goal was to try and learn what motivates and inspires students identified as GT. One of the topics of discussion: what are the characteristics of gifted and talented students?
Tenacity, ingenuity, and creativity. Tenacity because if you are a GT student, you will continue to pursue your education no matter what. Ingenuity because you will always find a new way to do things to solve a problem. And creativity because to be at such a high level, you have to have some form of some form of thinking or viewing the world in a new, creative way.
We're all different and we have different learning styles and we're creative.
Our mind is always active, we're always thinking, we're creative, new ways to improve ourselves and be better and to help, sometimes to help others.
We have high expectations, which is really good, so it can motivate us, but sometimes it puts pressure on GT kids.
The panel also discussed ways to better serve students in GT programs.
Smaller classes would be better, that way attention can be focused individually rather than on 30 different students at the same time.
Smaller classes would be good because sometimes there's a lot of kids and the teachers don't get to all of them.
More one-on-one interaction with the students, because it's important to recognize that each student is an individual, not just a number on a paper.
The students made observations about what sets GT students apart from other students and what they have in common.
Everybody's the same, and they learn different ways.
I learned that everybody's different, and GT, I think it's just like a label.
Inspiring the teachers, inspiring them to remember what makes students enthusiastic and to encourage creative thought in the classroom.
Renan Alves is an exchange student from Brazil. He will be spending his junior year at United High School. His hometown of Sao Paulo has a population of about 11 million people. Renan says he likes it here in Laredo. He says it's not as crowded as Sao Paulo and there's not much traffic.
I like the city. It's the people here are very friendly with me, and I like the city. It's very clean. I am happy to be here.
Exchange students are nothing new to United High School. Principal Alberto Aleman says his campus welcomes students from all over the world.
At United High School, we're proud to have a lot of different international students here, and I'll tell you one thing, they excel. They do very, very well.
Renan says the teachers in our country take a greater interest in their students' success. He's looking forward to the rest of the school year.
I want to make a lot of friends here in USA, and this is pretty cool.
Choir members from United and Alexander High School can boast that they have performed with a professional rock and roll band. That band is Foreigner.
We were very excited to find out that Foreigner would like to include a choir to sing with them. So UISD had selected choir members, high school choir members from Alexander High School and United High School to perform with this very famous rock group.
The choir students served as backup singers for the band during their concert on August 27th. As a token of the band's appreciation, the district will receive a $500 grant from the Foreigner Foundation. As the concert date approached, the students began to learn the importance of this event.
It's starting to sink in that, hey, we're going to be on the stage with hundreds of people and performing with a very energetic, powerful, and exciting rock group. So I think that momentum is definitely building in them, and they're looking forward to it.
The district received an award from the American Heart Association for promoting employee health and fitness. The award was presented at a ceremony at Clark Elementary.
United ISD is receiving the Fit Friendly Worksite Gold Status Award from the American Heart Association for its efforts in promoting health and wellness, physical activity to the employees within the district. UISD put forth this initiative a few years ago to promote health and wellness among the employee population. It makes sense because employees typically spend more than a third of their day at work. So it's the perfect environment to be promoting health and wellness.
The United ISD Police Department is getting some help in the form of 10 new police officers. The new officers were sworn in during a special ceremony. The department took advantage of an in-service training. The new officers were called to the front of the class. UISD Police Chief Clemente Camarillo administered the oath. The newly minted officers were then presented with their badges.
These are all licensed police officers. They already went through the police academy, got certified through the state, and are ready to work. UISD is making history by assigning officers to all the elementary schools. I believe we're one of the first in the nation to ever do that. So, I'm very proud to be part of this department and proud to be a part of the district.
Webb County Sheriff Martin Cuella held a press conference just before the start of the school year. Other law enforcement agencies were invited to share an important message. The sheriff wants motorists to drive safely in school zones. Law enforcement took this opportunity to reinforce the message. Motorists are not allowed to text while driving anywhere in Laredo. Also, the use of cell phones is prohibited in school zones.
Do a job, and the job is to enforce traffic laws around the schools. As you know, it's against the law to text and drive, and that's one of the things that we are stressing to the community, to make sure that they pay attention to all traffic signs and to make sure that they obey the traffic signs, and also to watch out for kids.
Parents are asked to get an early start and not to rush to their destination. Parents are also asked not to park on sidewalks or block driveways to unload students.
At United ISD, all students are required to wear uniforms. In order to help families of limited means, the district provides vouchers to families that meet certain financial requirements.
We have 2 events in the year, one in January, one in August, and they are eligible for one complete outfit, a top and a bottom of their choice from one of our approved vendors.
Families that need a voucher are required to fill out an application. Applications are turned in and vouchers are issued. These vouchers can be redeemed at area stores. Voucher applications are accepted at least twice a year. Applications for uniform vouchers will again be made available in January of 2015. Parents applying for vouchers will need proof of district residency and other documents. Parents should bring documentation verifying monthly or annual income. Many UISD departments work together to make sure the application process flows smoothly. District employees were in place to help the hundreds of parents who came for their vouchers.
United ISD has implemented a plan to help students make the transition into middle school and into high school. The Jumpstart program provides students with a way to get ahead.
It's an effort to maximize student learning for some identified students in our district. And we wanted to roll out this year is come up with just a few campuses. And this year we start off with Gonzalez Middle, Los Obispos Middle School, Lamar Bruni Vergara, Salvador Garcia Middle School, and at the high school level be Lyndon B. Johnson.
The program seeks to maximize student learning. Organizers say the program gives students an opportunity to embrace their new surroundings. The goal is to eventually expand the program to all United ISD middle schools and high schools.
It's a lot of hands-on materials. It's a lot of engaging activities that they're doing with our teachers. Our teachers were handpicked by their principals to give the best education possible to our students.
At the high school level, the curriculum consists of English, math, and science. At the middle school, the focus is on math and reading. The lessons are designed to be hands-on and interactive. Teachers taking part in the Jumpstart program are chosen by their principals.
Teachers have truly enjoyed this new Jumpstart program. They've welcomed the kids. They're excited to meet them and get to know them before school starts. They've been implementing a lot of games and hands-on activities, and that's something that we do during the school year, but they've got to embed a little bit more during this time period, so they are very excited.
It's a wonderful feeling going to the classrooms, meeting our new students that we're going to be having at our campus next year. The Jumpstart is an awesome program in its infancy that addresses the instructional needs of the students in the areas of reading and math. It gives our students that are coming to the campus for the first time, our sixth graders, an opportunity to get ahead and to be able to receive that added instruction to prepare them for the middle school years.
To ensure that newly hired teachers get a good start to the school year, United ISD offers training and orientation courses. Just before the start of the school year, new teachers receive guidance from veteran administrators.
I'm really excited to work with students and to have an impact on their lives. And these trainings are great for us in order to see what standards we must abide by and what we're expected to do. I'm really excited for this year, and go Longhorns.
We're welcoming about 150 teachers to our district. We have a lineup of great trainings, very informative for our teachers to get them ready for the first day of school and to be successful, of course. We want all of our teachers to experience success, and with success comes training, but with training comes preparation. So once again, we're very excited here at United ISD welcoming our new teachers.
United ISD was the recipient of a generous donation. Webb County, with the help of corporate sponsors, made a donation to the district worth $7,700. United ISD's board president was there to accept the donation on behalf of the district.
This will go a long way into helping that effort and making sure that our kids have a very good year.
The money will be used to purchase school supplies for our districts less fortunate. The donation was announced at a press conference at the Webb County Courthouse. District officials and county commissioners joined County Judge Danny Valdez in the announcement. The donation drive was known as Supply Our Students. We'll be right back after this.
Drivers, be careful around school buses and school zones. Come to a complete stop when you see the flashing red light on a school bus. Slow down to 20 miles per hour in a school zone at the start and at the end of each school day. State law prohibits the use of cell phones or any handheld devices in an active school zone. Please obey crossing guards directing traffic. Failure to heed these warnings can lead to fines or jail time.
Keep our kids safe. Drive carefully.
The United Council of Parents held its first meeting of the school year. Useful information is shared with members of parent-teacher committees.
Like every year, we have a variety of topics. We invite parents from each of our different campuses to come and join us, and it's topics that are of interest to the parents. For example, today we'll have somebody speak about how to identify English language learners. We'll have Mr. Gonzalez from Curriculum and Instruction speaking about the performance indexes and how that affects testing for the children, and a variety of topics. We also have HR speaking about parent volunteers. That's important for them to know what the process is so that we can have them come join us and be part of their children's education.
You've been watching United ITV News.
We hope you enjoyed our show.
I'm Nicole Banks.
And I'm Antonio Escobedo.
Thank you for watching.